circular motion, and so finally I decided to change, and I started doing more of using my legs a lot and coming across it, and I started to get faster, and I started to once in a while, or at least give them a run for his money, and it was fun. Not that many competitors came out and came and this year there were 33, and some of us mowed twice, mowed 2 classes. So I'll just start. The main thing is that I made this for my son recently. Just a little, and he's 9, and he just went out and started mowing a little bit, 5 minutes, and then another 5, and he's already just done a really nice job. Small handle and hammered with a hammer to squeeze it out, hopefully in this direction, to make it sharper. Instead of with knives and things or hollow ground to make the edge thinner so that it's easier to sharpen. Then on these, as they're hammered, hammer them just gently along the very edge, well, until they flatten out like a pancake or a razor blade. And then the trick is to do it gently and to do it so that it doesn't get waves this way. When you hammer on steel, and this being fairly soft steel, it will move. It's trying to move it this way, but it's also going to move this way. And so if you're not careful, you'll have this really wavy blade. But the main thing is that it's hammered once in a while, depending on how often you're mowing. That makes it a lot easier to get an edge on it with a whetstone. Just mowed and just cut right through. Be less frustrated than trying. And goldenrod's really fun to mow because you just do a little bit and just it just cuts. The hard part of something like goldenrod where it's tall is that usually the first time you mow, it cuts, stuff laid down, and the second time you bring that hay, cut the next batch of hay, and then bring that over all at the same time. So then it's a little more work from then on. And if you mow something really tall, it's really a lot of work to bring it all over. But fun because you end up with a nice big windrow. Nice little hole in the field. There's the windrow. This kind of hay will dull your blade pretty quickly.
And why is that? Is it just because it's so dry?
Hay, some stuff has a lot of silica in it, I guess. I just found out. Especially those So then I would go from there and I would mow here. I would stand like this and mow my hay to where I've already mowed. Move my hay. I wouldn't just keep mowing to nothing because then my hay would be on top of what I want to mow. The actual cutting edge is off the ground a little bit. And then you want to bend your knees a little bit. And then some of these probably need a little sharpening.
What's that thing on the end of your...
That's what I was talking about with the...
Oh.
That helps get the hay to go.
Oh.
So that moves it away once.
Yeah, and also when you're coming back, it keeps it from...
Rib as the guide.
Yeah.
And so
It'll slowly wear that rib down up on my...
Right.
To learn the
But is
angle.
that the correct angle?
Because your stone is curved, then... And mine is straight, it's kind of... Yes.
Right. Which I think
Yes
is
and
what
no.
the Scythe connection stuff is all curved. Most of them are curved and you... But, interesting, okay.
Kristen.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Just stand right in the grass here. No. You know, instead of standing here mowing, that way you're mowing, you're putting your hay where there's hay. Put it right on the ground. Press it right on the ground.
Alright. So we have some, everyone start practicing the...
Kind of. I feel like I'm not really...
Yeah, more hips.
That's what you always say.
It's gonna be on YouTube, careful. Sharp blade.
If it's a lot of work, it's dull.
How do you tell when it's sharp?
I'm not an expert on this, but if you look at the edge and can see a reflection right at the edge, it means it has a radius on it, so it's reflecting light and maybe dull. So and if you can't see anything at the edge, if it doesn't reflect light right at the edge.
You hit a rock. It's like repair time.
Sure, you want to try it?
Well,
You can try it.
I think to do the repair you have to pound it.
Yeah. I'm drawing the metal out. And I've fooled around with my hammer to make it a little flatter so I won't stretch it this way as much as the other way. And figuring out the light. Takes me a little while to get. You kind of hear it, and you can fool around with how hard you're hitting. Peter likes to do this more, I guess. And I've only met him once, but we talked on the phone a lot. And yeah, earplugs are nice. I have them in my pocket. Too bad.
Hitting it too hard.
Well, you need to.
Really?
Well, it depends how thick the blade is.
I wasn't to hit that hard.
So you just kind of move it
Kinda
and you
have
just
to-
keep moving it along.
But I found that with the jig,
Depends on the size of your
like
hand.
going a little harder,
So that
like
bottom thing
yeah,
is
just going
working at your
hard and
handle, and
even
the top
across
is,
it.
what's shaping for the draw out. It's serving as
Shouldn't be able to do that.
Right after peening even.
I would, yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't think so.
Well, and
But I-
especially it sounds
here
like with your
here
peening jig, you don't have any dulling action. Like with this one.
Yeah, unless no. Sometimes it really,
Sharp.
I don't know if you've ever split wood with wedges, but the wedges they mushroom as you slam them over and over and over with the sledgehammer. And then these little flakes of steel will, I had one shoot right in my leg and cut me once.
Ooh.
But it's the same thing, and those are just razor sharp little pieces of steel. It's basically the same idea.
You're peeling off
You're not
little
trying to do that, but it's,
little scales almost. So peening it.
yeah, you're peening it, and it's making these sharp flakes. And, eventually you cut them off, take a torch, and cut all those off, and go back to it.